Hurricane Ida is here. Tropical storm winds have arrived. As Ida moves closer, let me be clear, these are life-threatening winds. They will cause down power lines, structure damage, down trees, and projectiles. You absolutely need to be indoors for the remainder of this storm. This will likely include overnight. When storm impacts have passed, it's going to be extremely dangerous overnight because of the wind and because of darkness. They're not going to be able to come to you.
Hey guys, PayDroV here. Just a quick video to touch on this subject. Now, if you didn't hear about Hurricane Ida, it had hit Louisiana and is potentially on the move to the northeast as a tropical storm. Now, New Orleans was hit directly by Katrina 16 years ago. Imagine that. What an anniversary, huh?
Incredibly, Hurricane Ida made landfall on the exact day, the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and it struck the same part of Louisiana. We're going to take a look by the numbers at how these storms compare. 1,833. That was the astounding and horrifying death toll of Katrina after the levees failed. Thankfully, we don't expect a toll anywhere close to that.
Now, it isn't as bad as Katrina in deaths or damages, but we do see this programming of these blackouts continue. I believe it's over 1 million people without power, and they are doing this search and rescue.
There from morning until it was pitch black when all of the power went out last night, and it got scarier as the hours went on, but thankfully most of the people here in the city proper did not suffer too much damage.
Now, these areas that got hit are places with vaccine hesitancy.
Our emergency operations center is activated. I've got 70 people up there. They're risking COVID. They're communicating. They're communicating with everyone outside that is working this.
So you can bet your dollar FEMA will be there wondering who has been vaccinated and who isn't.
I think we're going to continue to see an increased number of people getting vaccinated, but it's going to be a slower trickle. And we have to do everything we can to understand why different groups are hesitant and not lump everyone together. Some people are hesitant because...
And that is how they were forced their agenda without looking too suspicious.
And I do hope and pray that this press conference finds you well wherever you might be tuning in from. But I can also tell you that we are just getting started.
We also have this clip where this lady speaks it all. She says they will be going door to door with officers, getting everyone's names down, information, wondering who they are to the very core, guys. You can imagine what they're gonna, what happens after that.
We had a mandatory evacuation to identify people that are still in Lafitte. So I want to thank him for that. They went house to house with a few dozen officers, identifying people's names, their phone number, where they live, and the number of people in the house. So we want to thank him for that, and I thank, our first responders are so strong in Jefferson Parish, that proactive move so they know immediately and are ahead of the game for search and rescue. Again, Upper Jefferson, the conditions will start to deteriorate rapidly. The threats that we have been saying you will start seeing them now, okay? So the wind, the rain, the flash flooding, and the overall power outages will happen. We are prepared for post-storm recovery. Our teams are ready, our law enforcement officers, our firefighters, and we're so fortunate to have the Louisiana National Guard here.
Now, a lot of things are going to happen in the cover of darkness, the blackouts, and so forth. So be careful if you are out there. Now, I was wondering if I should mention this here too, or make a separate video on it, because I know a lot of brothers and sisters were talking about this in Australia, the concentration camps, and we've seen these facilities all over the world. And these FEMA camps are through the disguise of medical facilities.
We all know that our hotels were not built to deal with the Delta strain of this virus. So we need regional quarantine facilities.
And this is medical martial law. There's a lot of stuff being manifested and things are ushering in quick. So I wanted to highlight this for you guys. and bring attention to this, because I believe there is something more to this than what is being seen on the surface. And with that being said, have faith, remain vigilant, and God bless you all.